Hello, brother.
What's the secret sauce that turns bloodthirsty monsters into fan favorites? Today, Film Fanatics uncovers how the Vampire Diaries rewrote the villain playbook to make them more lovable than the heroes. And trust us, you don't want to miss this. To start, let's get clear on what we mean by villain. In most stories, villains are the bad guys, the antagonists who cause trouble for the heroes. Usually, we're supposed to dislike them, but TVD turned this expectation upside down. In many shows, villains are one-dimensional, purely evil, purely bad. The Vampire Diaries villains, they're complex, they're vulnerable, they're human.
Enough, my family. You, Elijah, I loved all of you. But I did not make myself this way. It was Michael who ruined me.
From the very first episode, TVD made sure we get a taste of this complexity. Damon Salvatore, the bad boy vampire, wasn't just a ruthless killer. He had a tragic past, a longing for love, and a sardonic wit that made us laugh even when he was causing chaos.
Believe it or not, Stefan, some girls don't need my persuasion. Some girls just can't resist my good looks, my style, and my charm, and my unflinching ability to listen to Taylor Swift.
Let's dive deeper into the emotional layers. Klaus Mikaelson is the quintessential example. On the surface, Klaus is terrifying. A powerful original vampire who's killed thousands. But what sets him apart is the way TVD explores his loneliness and desire for family.
I need to know she's all right.
Klaus, I promise you she's going to be okay if you go.
Daddy? What's happening?
Hope. I love you.
We see Klaus as a villain desperate to be loved, which humanizes him in a way most villains don't get. His vulnerability makes his actions, however dark, understandable. Similarly, Damon's backstory is steeped in pain and regret. He's not evil for evil's sake, he's fighting his own demons. This internal conflict creates empathy. And then there's Katherine Pierce, the original queen of sass and survival.
Katherine.
Hello, John. Goodbye, John.
Beneath her sharp exterior lies a woman who's been betrayed, hunted, and forced to fight for her life over centuries. But it's not just emotional depth. Charm is a huge part of why we love the villains. Their wit, humor, and confidence make them magnetic. Take Katherine. She's ruthless, but also hilarious. Her sharp tongue and fearless attitude make her fun to watch. We want to see what she'll do next, even if it's horrible. Damon's mix of danger and charm is classic anti-hero material. His bad boy vibe is irresistible. He's like the bad boy in every teen movie, but with supernatural stakes. Another key ingredient is moral ambiguity. TVD loves blurring the lines between right and wrong. The heroes ain't saints. Stefan, Elena, even Bonnie all make tough, sometimes morally gray choices. Sometimes they even hurt people to do the right thing. Meanwhile, villains own their darkness. Klaus doesn't pretend to be a hero. He's upfront about being a monster, which somehow makes him more honest than some heroes.
I am Klaus Mikaelson. I don't need anyone, nor will I be warned by lesser men. I am the thing that lesser men fear.
What really hooks us is watching villains grow. Damon, Klaus, Katherine, they all evolve. We see moments where they do the right thing, not because they have to, but because they want to. These moments of redemption make us question, are they villains or heroes in disguise? Of course, none of this would matter without the fans. TVD's villain fandom is huge. People dress as Klaus, Damon, and Katherine at conventions. They ship villains with heroes, villains with villains. The villains sparked some of the most passionate fan communities. Their complexity invites debate, shipping wars, and endless fan art, keeping the characters alive after episodes air. Meanwhile, the heroes often felt less interesting. They were too perfect, too serious, too stuck in black and white morality. Viewers got bored. The villains had the juicy stories. Even Elena, the show's hero, struggled to break out of the mold.
Thank you.
But Elena,
I hope you ask me.
I have to go. I have a shift at the hospital.
Since when?
Since Damon came back, and I'm trying desperately to avoid him.
Fine.
Her indecision and idealism sometimes made her less relatable than the villains wrestling with real, dark struggles. Finally, credit goes to the writers and actors. The writing gave villains rich dialogue and arcs. The actors, especially Joseph Morgan as Klaus, brought unmatched charisma. Their performances elevated villains from just bad guys to unforgettable characters we love, hate, and root for. So how did TVD make villains more lovable than heroes? By giving them depth, charm, honesty, growth, and the best performances. The villains weren't just antagonists, they were the heart of the show. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Film Fanatics for more TVD and villain breakdowns, and drop a comment. Who's your favorite lovable villain? Klaus, Damon, Katherine, or someone else?